Math can be tricky, but today, we're tackling one of the most famous number puzzles ever. Are you ready? Let's dive into the fascinating world of prime numbers and see if we can solve this intriguing problem together. Prime numbers have always held a special place in the world of mathematics. They are the building blocks of the number system, and their properties are both simple and profound. But before we get into the puzzle, let's take a moment to understand what prime numbers are and why they are so important. Prime numbers are numbers greater than 1 that can only be divided by 1 and themselves. This means they have no other divisors. For example, the number 2 is a prime number because it can only be divided by 1 and 2. The number 3 is also a prime number for the same reason. However, the number 4 is not a prime number because it can be divided by 1, 2, and 4. Prime numbers are unique and have been studied for centuries by mathematicians all over the world. Now let's get to the puzzle. The challenge is to find the sum of the first 100 prime numbers. At first glance, this might seem like a daunting task. After all, prime numbers are not evenly spaced, and their distribution becomes more irregular as they get larger. But with a systematic approach, we can tackle this problem step by step. We'll start by listing the first few prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. As we continue, we'll add each prime number to our running total. It looks tough, right? But don't worry, we'll break it down into manageable steps. First, we'll identify the prime numbers. Then we'll add them together one by one. This process requires patience and attention to detail, but it's also a great way to practice our math skills. As we add each prime number, we'll keep track of our total and make sure we don't miss any primes along the way. This methodical approach will help us stay organized and ensure that we get the correct answer. Prime numbers are fascinating because they are the building blocks of all numbers. Every number can be factored into a product of prime numbers, which is why they are so important in mathematics. For example, the number 12 can be factored into 2 times 2 times 3, all of which are prime numbers. This property makes prime numbers essential for understanding the structure of numbers and their relationships. By studying prime numbers, we can gain insights into the fundamental nature of mathematics. So we start with 2, 3, 5 and keep adding more primes. As we continue, we'll notice that the gaps between prime numbers become larger. This is because prime numbers become less frequent as they get larger. Despite this, there are infinitely many prime numbers, and they continue to appear throughout the number system. By adding the first 100 prime numbers, we'll get a sense of how these numbers are distributed and how their sum grows over time. It takes some time, but eventually, after adding up all the primes, we get the final answer. This process not only helps us understand prime numbers better but also improves our problem-solving skills. By working through this puzzle, we learn to approach complex problems with patience and persistence. We also develop a deeper appreciation for the beauty and elegance of mathematics. The sum of the first 100 prime numbers is a testament to the power of systematic thinking and careful calculation. As we add each prime number, we can use a calculator to keep track of our running total. This helps us avoid mistakes and ensures that we get the correct answer. By the time we reach the 100th prime number, we'll have a large sum that represents the combined value of all these unique numbers. This sum is not only a mathematical achievement but also a reflection of our dedication and hard work. Solving this puzzle requires focus and determination, but the reward is well worth the effort. And there you have it. The sum of the first 100 prime numbers is 24,133. This result is a remarkable demonstration of the power of prime numbers and their significance in mathematics. By adding these primes together, we've created a sum that highlights the unique properties of these numbers. This puzzle is just one example of the many fascinating challenges that prime numbers present. Whether you're a student, a teacher, or a math enthusiast, exploring prime numbers can be a rewarding and enlightening experience. Prime numbers have been studied for thousands of years, and they continue to captivate mathematicians and scientists today. Their properties are both simple and complex, making them a rich area of study. By solving puzzles like this one, we can deepen our understanding of prime numbers and their role in the number system. The sum of the first 100 prime numbers is just one of many interesting problems that prime numbers present. With patience and the right method, we can solve even the most challenging puzzles and uncover the secrets of these remarkable numbers. While it's a complex problem, with patience and the right method, anything is possible. By working through this puzzle, we've not only found the sum of the first 100 prime numbers but also gained valuable skills and insights. Mathematics is a journey of discovery, and each problem we solve brings us closer to understanding the world around us. So, Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep challenging yourself with new puzzles and problems. The world of prime numbers is full of surprises and wonders, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this mathematical adventure. We hope you enjoyed solving the famous prime number puzzle and learned something new along the way. Remember, math is not just about finding the right answers, but also about enjoying the process of discovery and exploration. Keep practicing, stay curious, and never stop learning. Who knows what amazing mathematical challenges you'll tackle next? Until next time, happy calculating.